We need to go back to the House of Representatives because it does look like the floor of the House that there are some developments. You see House Speaker Mike Johnson getting a lot of hugs from members on the House floor for those who are listening on radio. So it looks like we are seeing two House Republicans change their vote back to Mike Johnson as Speaker, looking for some further details on that. So it looks like he was shy of 2 votes, and it looks like he's getting them again. It looks like a very different environment from just about 5-10 minutes ago.
Yeah, Ralph Norman of South Carolina and Keith Self of Texas voted earlier for Republicans other than Johnson, though they have switched their votes back to Mike Johnson as Speaker. So 218. Mike Johnson gets it. I
think it's just interesting. Just a moment ago, we're saying, all right, are we going to have to see a second or third vote? But nonetheless, it looks like things are done. We have yet to hear the gavel go down. I don't think we've heard that officially, but based on what we are seeing on the floor of the U.S. House, it does look like that Mike Johnson will indeed stay in that position here.
Let's bring back Joe Mathieu. He's co-host of Bloomberg Balance of Power. He joins us from our Washington, D.C. bureau. He's been following this throughout the day today. Joe, what do we know about how members of Congress change their votes in situations like this? What gets promised to them as a result of switching their votes back to Speaker Johnson? How does this work?
Well, I'll just say up front, they have gavelled this first ballot, even though we knew that Mike Johnson originally did not have the votes. This is really interesting, guys, that they chose to keep everyone standing by and not go to a second round. They've actually managed to change minds in real time. What those promises were, what those deals are, we do not know yet. But Ralph Norman and Keith Self, to your point, have just approached the Speaker's rostrum. That's why they didn't gavel this out, to give them the opportunity, having met behind closed doors with Mike Johnson for some time there. They've since come back around. He has the votes. He's going to be the Speaker of the House in the 119th Congress. That's your breaking news. There was a 36-page rules package that was agreed to on Wednesday, guys, and that is really where the rub probably lies on where this actual deal was made, the way that the House of Representatives will function, the way legislation is brought to the floor, who will chair the committees. These are the types of things that they've been talking about in an effort to craft a deal. What they arrived at is unclear. One thing the Freedom Caucus was asking was that Chip Roy would be named chairman of the Rules Committee. It's unclear if that was in the mix or even on the table. This has all been done behind closed doors and in real time. When these lawmakers start to come off the floor, I suspect we'll learn a lot more about what just happened. But talk about some real-time arm twisting here. We're going to get an official tally now next as you hear the clerk drop the gavel.
And again, we are waiting for that comment, watching the House floor. Here we go.
The tellers agree in their tallies that the total number of votes cast is 434, of which the Honorable Mike Johnson of the state of Louisiana has received 218.